So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be very biased, but we're here, we're live. Just tuning in. We have an exciting day for you, man. We're here at the grand battle for infamous. We're live. We're here at the rugby pitch today, and we have a national game between the Bahamas, Team Bahamas versus Team Jamaica. So listening in, we're gonna chime in. We're gonna interrupt in a minute, just to allow the intros to go on. But right now, you're about to hear the national anthem. We got a long program for you. It's going to be an exciting day. Just stick with us. And we. And so this is your first time tuning in. My name is Andrew Williams, aka Cat. I'm here alongside my co-host Big Mix, Yamis, and we have a special guest today. Yamis, just say something to people.
Hey.
Yeah, all right.
Happy to be here, and I'm happy to see how this is about to kick off.
And we have a special guest today as well, Sebastian. He's going to be helping us with the play-by-play. All the rugby info with Mix don't know because Mix we gotta keep Mix up to speed, right?
Of course.
you already know what it is. You don't have to teach Captain some rugby lingo last week.
We gonna keep him up to speed with this. As promised, it's a beautiful day today. We had some rainfall earlier. Now we gotta put a tent up now because of the heat. Like it's a perfect day for any sport. So everybody's out here live. Everybody's taking a look, taking team photos.
We're about to hear the national anthem for Jamaica, followed by the Bahamian national anthem.
All right.
Before we move on, can we please have a 30-second applause for the gentleman Andrew Bailey. Round of applause, please, guys. Ready?
Team to go back to the changing rooms. You let them know.
Both teams now are going to make their way back into the changing rooms. And we have the fortune of having Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Grand Bahama, Mr. Kingsley Smith, is going to grace us with his presence on the field.
All right, so if you're just tuning in, good afternoon. This is Off the Bench and powered by Superior Talk. So my name is Andrew Williams.
Yes. Kingsley Smith is also the Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of Grand Bahama and the Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini.
So
and it's a pleasure to have him out here on the field, definitely showing his support.
yeah, he's making some remarks on behalf of the.
Rugby enthusiasts, participants, distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is with immense pride and excitement that I welcome you all to Grand Bahama Island on behalf of the Minister of Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxley. Where the Bahamas will face Jamaica in a thrilling match as part of the Rugby America North 2024 Men's Caribbean Cup. This event, hosted by the Freeport Rugby Football Club, marks a significant milestone for Grand Bahama, as it is the first time in many years that we have the honor of hosting an international rugby event. We invite all our visitors to immerse themselves in behavior, culture, and festivities while on our island. On behalf of the people of Grand Bahama, I extend a warm welcome to all our visitors and participants. Camaraderie, sportsmanship, and unforgettable memories with everyone involved. I would like to take this time to welcome the participant team, Jamaica. Now, of course, I'm going to be biased. I'm pulling for Team Bahamas. But of course, Jamaica, once Team Bahamas would have won this match, enjoy the sea, enjoy the beaches, enjoy the fine cuisine of the Bahamas. Thank you.
Yeah, the guys look like they're very eager to kick this game off on this field.
Oh yeah, they've been warming up for a minute. This is something I'm not accustomed to. You know what I mean? Mixed basketball, we just go there in 5 minutes and we get to go in.
Oh,
Yeah, but
and the
this-
game is on. Just like that, no.
Okay, that's the
Ready to go.
start.
Here we
I'm
are.
just trying to pick it up with a knock on there. Knock on first from Jamaica. That's going to be a scrum down, just slightly beyond the Jamaica 10-metre line, scrum down to Bahamas.
Yeah, so Sebastian, we were talking a bit earlier off here about the strengths and weaknesses of both teams. But the Jamaica team, we expect a lot of cohesion from them, right?
Yeah, the Jamaican team, just in the warm-up, and from what I've heard before, they've spent a lot of time together. And a real cohesive unit. This first scrum will be a little test to see how they come off.
Yeah. So if you're unfamiliar with rugby, it's your first time tuning in. Yeah, so rugby is like the originator of American football.
Wow, big scrum from Jamaica, pushed the Bahamians right off the ball
Yeah,
there. Bahamas still kept it.
Oh, strong hit.
Big run through the middle, crash down. This will be interesting to see how many phases the Bahamians can keep the ball for.
Yeah.
First phase down, early stage of the game, you'd expect them to be able to keep a few phases going, but as fitness of the Jamaicans, big hits like we've just seen
Right.
continue. Good to see how it goes. Bahamians are doing really well here. Taking some big hits and still winning that ball back.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do think this is going to be a battle of attrition. Like who can hold, who barrel. So look like they don't cover it. It's not like Jamaica.
Too much for these guys. I'll speak a bit during the game as well.
And you play football, no pads?
I think it's going to be interesting for Beamers to actually watch this game, especially on the live that you guys have with Superior Talk. watching a lot of flag football and then seeing rugby, it's a kind of different kind of game. It's not exactly the same, so them watching it, seeing without out the pads and the physicality, because flag football is really more touch, pull the flag, but with this is way more physical. This isn't just a run-of-the-mill flag football kind of game that's going on over here.
No, definitely.
So try to explain to people who are watching who don't know anything about rugby what exactly is happening right now.
So it's a very physical game, but the rules, which we really call the rules, the laws of rugby. They're not called the rules, but the laws of rugby are carefully designed, and the way that you have to tackle and the way you have to go into contact is really specific.
Okay.
Basically to stop reduce the risk of injuries and stuff. So in things like the rugby, the NFL, you see guys flying in whatever shape, whatever they want, head first, at people's knees, that sort of stuff isn't allowed. You're not allowed to jump into tackles.
Right.
You have to put your shoulders within a certain point of their body, so you can't go above their chest. All in the attempt to try and reduce the risk of injury.
It's out of bounds. So, and similar to soccer, you see like a lot of red flags, yellow flags. That indicates the marking of the ball, I'm assuming?
Exactly, yeah. So you've got two guys, one on each side. They're unofficially called line judges, or assistant referees 1 and 2.
Right.
And he's got his flag up now, that's showing the point of where the ball went out. And then his right hand is pointing towards the team that...
Who still has the ball?
Yeah, putting the ball in.
Got you.
So currently we've got a Jamaica...
This is my favorite part about rugby right here.
The lifting.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about rugby right there.
Oh, that's good tackle.
That's what I talk about with that physicality. I love
that's
it.
some physicality right there. That's good tackling. So the match officials for today is Ryan Minty, Jack Stranger, Nigel Kirkby, and Carl Rogers. These guys are going to be busy today. Team Bahamas teams consist of Connor Aldry, Brian Baker, Jerron Beadle, Jethro Bullard, Kevin Charlton, who's a friend of the show, Kyle Charlton's brother.
Okay. Is he going to score? It looks like he is about to.
That is a score to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Good try.
Just like that, Jamaica scores.
Broke through in the midfield and then just had the pace to go around the last man.
Yeah, that's Kyle Charlton. That's now he's the safety to say. So explain to Bass, explain to us just now what happened here. How was he able to break free and get that try just now?
Really good play from we call him the fly half, like the playmaker, almost like the quarterback.
Right.
He threw the Bahamian player, created some space, put his big man through the middle here, and as you can see, he's quite a big gentleman that was just through there with some speed.
That's a tough thing down for anybody.
Yeah, just an evasive play, creating some space and putting him in.
Let's hope Team Bahamas can cover from that. It's a long match. We have 2 halves. What's the length of each half, Boston?
40 minutes.
That's really long.
Yeah, it's 2 long halves.
I love it.
In this heat, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. But it's not an advantage to the team that we both was in the same climate. Yeah. So it's a battle of attrition, like you mentioned earlier. Like which team has the most fitness?
Say again.
It's about it'll be a test of the fitness in the latest stage, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I think you're right. At the minute, it's physicality and kind of who wants it more.
Yeah.
And it seems like both teams, to be fair to them, have come in. They're both fully up for this.
Right.
We've just seen there. It looks like the Jamaicans might have a little bit more of a
cohesiveness, like you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Before it started, we talked about this a little bit. You said that the cohesiveness of the Jamaican team is going to be a big leverage. So you feel that that's something that we're usually lacking when it comes to national teams here in the Bahamas, when it comes to being able to perform against other teams who have a longer time performing against each other, practicing together as a team over a long period of time. Do you feel like that's going to be effective in terms of Jamaica being more competitive than Bahamas?
A huge part of it, especially because...
All right, so spot from what we're looking at here. This is trying to go kick for an extra point.
Yeah, so that would have been, it's now 5-0 Jamaica, that would have made it 7-0.
Gotcha.
The kick after was called a conversion, and that gives you extra 2 points.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So something I know about rugby, you can explain it for our viewers too, like his position and why he would have kicked from the corner here.
Good point. So you have to kick the conversion after the try in line with where the ball was put down over the time.
So as opposed to American football, if you're familiar with American football, you kick in the middle of the field. It doesn't work that way.
It's almost like a mix of soccer and football a little bit, because you could kick from the corner and you could almost like,
If you want,
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone in rugby would say no, but I'll agree with you for a second.
Yeah.
You'll entertain me with that comment.
Exactly. Oh, lucky. Almost got that there. That's a knock on.
I said you were in the corner today.
Yeah, so see, this is where the athleticism plays in too. So it's a more of a ground game as opposed to like other sports like basketball and football.
Yeah.
But you see players like that where the player goes in there. It's dangerous though.
That was a kick by Kyle Charlton.
Yeah, nice kick by Kyle. It's a big man with the ball though.
That's a
Ooh,
big man.
That's a big man. Good takedown by Kyle. And you can see now the Jamaican team, they're not shying away at all from the physicality.
At all.
And they're running straight head to chest every single play. Max, you like you're enjoying this, bro.
Yeah, this is pretty good. now I see what Kyle was talking about inside on the show the last time. He said he could take down some. He take down bigger guys than me.
Yeah, Kyle might be right, bro. That dude, that's a pretty. Number 5 is a big dude for Jamaica. I don't have the numbers here, but I got the names of Team Bahamas. So Conor Albury, I mentioned earlier, Brian Baker, Duran Beadle, Jethro Bullard, Kevin Charlton, Kyle Charlton, Kevin DeVoe, Will Ferguson, Kwame Garland, Marcus Buttrell, Spencer Graham, and Mark Hamilton. That makes up our Team Bahamas. Also Justin Lewis, Jack Lobier, Ben Paula, Gio Roll, who we were seeing earlier, Grand Bahama native, Kyle Roll, Travis Sherman, Henry Alex Storr, Luke Thompson, Nick Von Abedel, Adam Waterhouse.
Definitely. And then head coaches, they have Stephen Thompson. Assistant coach, they have John Gates.
Yeah, so on the Jamaican side, they got Lloyd Anderson, Aaron Hamilton, Aiden Smith, Ashton Rose, Brendan McMillan, Kobe Stanton Ford, Dominic Redbrook, Taylor, Jordan Sullivan Warner, Hayden Anarchy, Joshua Graham, Joshua Wright.
Also on Team Jamaica, they have Levi Meeks, they have Matha Cowell, Owen Litton, Reagan Johnson Hines, Rise Brown, Robbie Frazier, Elliot Ruff, Roquette James, Tristan Brown, Trevon McKinney, and they also have Renata Richards. So they also have the head coach, James Clark, manager, Christina Edwards. I love that they have a woman as the team manager. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you bring that flavor to the, you know what I mean, that woman's touch.
That was the woman I saw walking across his team off the field with the uniform on. I love that. I love that.
And Jamaica has that contingency here too. You can see some of their patrons here with their flags and their flags.
Of course, following.
Yeah, so they're here, they're following their team, supporting their team. So shout out to Jamaica and their affiliates and everybody who's tuning in. Like, thank you for your support. Mix your favorite part again.
Did he just lift him in the air? Rugby is a very interesting sport. Yeah. I love it.
They're making so much ground after every one of those, so like.
So my question to you, Sebastian, would be like right now, what's happening in terms of on the field, in terms of who has the momentum, who is doing something? I feel like that was pivotal just now.
So it's really back and forth at the minute. We've got the Bahamians are currently got the ball, but it's back and forth between the two teams. And what the referee's doing is he's playing a thing called advantage. So the Jamaicans made a mistake. The Bahamians are now trying to make on that mistake. They kicked it away, so that means advantage over. The Jamaicans can then play with the ball again. It's really back and forth at the minute. It's not really clear who's the stronger team. The ball's just come out, so the Bahamians have just managed to, what you call that's a ruck. So on the floor, the player who's tackled has to release the ball, and the Bahamians, the Jamaicans, can then compete for the ball within certain rules, and the Bahamians managed to win that. And they've now got a penalty. They can kick it down to the touchline, and when they kick it out, they then get that ball back. It's another line out.
How beneficial? Whoa!
That's a huge kick from Kevin. That's a great work. Lovely turnover there in the middle of the pitch. This is end-to-end stuff at the minute. It's really not clear who's the stronger team. So doing one of these jobs is hard enough. Doing both. Doing one of these jobs is hard enough. Doing both of these is double hard.
It's brutal.
Well, welcome to the job.
This is
how
good.
it goes,
I'm
man.
impressed by you guys. You've done this before. You've got the speak.
Yeah, definitely. You got to be able to handle the two at the same time.
You got to do it all. You got to do it all.
Yep.
It's good that I can't hear myself because it's Who wants to do that, hey?
It's nerve. It's been at it for a while.
Definitely. Is rugby more of a co-ed sport than anything? Can women also play on the field with men?
Nice
They can
pitch.
play, definitely not on the field with men. You are.
Let's get that out. Let's get it out. Let's go. That's Gio over here. Oh, dude.
I love this. This is a real man sport. Like, I separate the men from the boys. Oh,
There we
hell.
go. Good charge. Oh, man. That's
And that is another penalty to the Bahamas. Penalties are racking up against the Jamaicans at the minute. What's Kevin going to choose to do? Goes to the post again. Tentatively brings the score to 5. Jamaican team 6 to the Bahamas.
So, Sebastian, how vital do you feel the big 5-3?
Potentially 6-3. 5-3 to Jamaica.
How important normally is kicking into a rugby match?
How important is kicking in a rugby game?
Normally, typically.
In a close game like this, as you've seen, the Jamaicans have scored a try, so they got their 5 points.
Okay.
He's had 1 penalty kick to get 3. If he gets this second kick to give him another 3, that means Bahamas are in the lead. So because Jamaica missed their conversion,
Oh, okay.
Bahamas now, 2 kicks, they've not had to cross the try line, and they're still going to be in the lead.
And,
Unlucky there, Kevin, that went to the side.
That was a mess.
Great work from the Bahamas, though, in there.
Get that straight in the road.
Winning penalty after penalty.
The score is
Still 5-3, missed it.
no, he missed it.
We got you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Next one, buddy. Looking for another ball. Get balls on, let's see if the Jamaicans can clear their lines. Great take.
Take by Jackie
Jockey low.
Let's go.
Oh, good
Big
business.
by Will Ferguson. Will Ferguson with the
Lining up way more.
just straight truck somebody just now. One more pass. Let's go, Jack. Oh boy.
Okay,
Let's go,
okay.
Gio. Let's go, Gio. Yeah.
Roll the ball.
If he got that ball, we know what was going to happen. Do you understand what happened there? Ball was on the ground, he pushed it forwards with his hands.
Right.
If you lose control of the ball forwards out of your hands, it's considered a knock-on. So a
So it has
knock-on.
to go backwards, right?
Yeah, it basically can't go forwards. It could go
Right.
sideways, but then you're looking at it's a bit close. But now that means that it's a scrum down to Jamaica. So that's what they call this: 8 men against 8 men, pushed as hard as they can. And all of that pressure is going through the front 3 people of both those scrums. There's a lot of pressure on those spines, and they're pushing as hard as they can to try and get that ball to the back of each side. So Jamaica putting it in now, just outside the 22 metre line.
Right.
And if they clear it, no, he's going to run it.
What's his
Number 8.
Oh,
Big
wow.
run.
Jeez.
Great tackle from 2 of the
Straight.
smaller players, though. So now he's going to look to kick the ball. Big kick.
Let's go
That's a
straight.
good kick.
Let's
Nice
go.
distance.
Let's go. Pick it up, Gio.
Oh.
That looked like the Bahamian player touched the ball before it went out. Huge kick from the Jamaican team clearing their lines.
Okay, so the Bahamian actually touched the ball before it went out, so that ball still belongs to Jamaica. Is that what you're saying?
No, so it looked like the Bahamian guy touched the ball. Line judge has said that he didn't. So
Okay.
it was kicked out by Jamaica, so now it's Bahamas rugby. Bahamas
Okay.
ball.
Johnson, referee is still determined to get.
This is one of the reasons why I can't be playing with a bloody left.
Who has a bloody leg?
Number 11 right here for Jamaica.
Yeah, man. No, they win limited protection too.
So that came forward off the Jamaican's hand. But in that situation, if someone kicks the ball at your hand, it's not considered a knock-on like I was describing a minute ago.
Right.
This is more of a That's called a charge down, and you can play on from there.
Okay.
There's lots of rules or laws in rugby that can make it very complicated.
Jackalope.
This gentleman there, number 6, his name
everywhere.
is
Jackalope.
from the Bahamian team,
Jackalope.
Jethro Bullard. He is half the size of most of the guys out there, but he is just a powerhouse.
So as much as people think that this is like just a physical game, it's also very technical because like you said, it's a lot of rules.
So many rules, so many things going on. You have to be super understanding of the game.
Right.
You can come in with brute strength and force, but you're often kept in a sort of on a tight leash in a sense.
Right.
Just told what to do, given a few jobs, and just do it well.
Right.
But there's a lot to understand in this game.
Gotcha,
And the guys that really understand it, they go the extra mile.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a game of chess, no checkers.
It is.
I think NFL has kind of done that. They've taken
They try to.
the core of rugby with the physicality, and then they've moved it into more like a chess-like game. That's why it takes forever. And I mean, there's no clicking of the button, but the whole timeouts and the quarters and everything, it's a much more intricate, more kind of a slower game, piece by piece.
So how do the coaches help with this? Because it's such a fast-paced game.
Yeah, definitely. So that's something I definitely want to ask them about as well.
Just stopping now.
In terms of coaches' input, because I don't see a lot of timeouts or pauses where coaches are calling plays and trying to figure out.
Right. What's their involvement? I don't understand. I need to understand that
Probably
part.
like when they have like the game plan from the beginning, like this is what we're doing, this is what's gonna go. If this happens, this is what to do.
Right.
So I definitely want to see Sebastian's input in terms of how that really goes down. So yeah, Sebastian. So we were trying to figure out in terms of when it comes to coaching, when the games are going and things are going on, like what's the input in terms of that as a coach?
Hey, sorry. Very good. How are you? Sorry, a little bit of interruption there. Yes, sorry about that. Little interruption. I'm a popular man here, as you can see.
Yeah, definitely very popular, Sebastian.
So right now, as we got an intermission, the coach can get involved, but very different to the NFL, where there's that play-by-play and the communication all the time. Once the match has started, it's basically up to the team. Yeah. So that's where the cohesion is really important, and that's where I was expecting the Jamaican team to be a little bit more effective. The Bahamian team are doing very well to keep them out. But once the pitch is on and the whistle's gone, it's more about the captains, the players taking on the pressure.
Okay, wonderful.
Who are the captains on Team Bahamas?
Pardon?
Who fits in that role as the captain of Team Bahamas?
The key players. So Bahamas, we have Alex Storr, playing number 5. He's the vice captain, and then starting at 13 is Duran Beadle. He is the captain.
Okay. All right. So Team Jamaica's in good position now.
And Beadle is an intricate player and an intricate part of the Bahamian setup. He's a real big player in the youth teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huge. He gives up loads of time working with the younger guys in the Bahamas, trying to create that lower level and really develop that.
Oh boy.
Because obviously you can't have an international team unless you've got younger players coming through.
Right.
So Jamaica's in good field position now.
You want
This is pressure on Bahamas now.
Yeah, they're definitely driving now.
Because I'm making this Sebastian right there, making you cry.
It's definitely better when I can't hear myself. Because I need to do this as well.
So you can pass that to me, so you would have to ask, because I can hear you. No, that one is the longest. The one in your hand. You would have to come closer to me if the next one happens.
That means I've been in 5 years. Can't do it all, but I can make it.
Yeah, el brother.
Get paid, my brother.
Oh my God.
Hey, live, by the way. You won, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, Jamaica's
That's what they know.
Spencer Graham, huge tackle from Spencer there. That's now penalty to Bahamas.
Textbook tackles from Spencer around the ankle. Couldn't get anywhere.
good kick to get us out of position. Yeah, get us out of that dangerous position he was in. Good job, Kevin. Mix. Mix, my favorite part about the rugby games is the pool, man.
Hey, listen to me.
We get to jump right after match. You just jump straight in. I need this in every sport.
I'm so glad I brought my towel.
Oh, whoa! Good job by number 17. Let's see number 6.
Okay, that's Jetro.
Let's go, Jetro. That seems like just good luck. Just good luck, just throwing out.
Hey, listen to me. If you are watching this online, we urge you to come on down to the field. The excitement out here is so powerful right now. The game is so live. I don't know what I was doing in my life before rugby.
Looking at you as well, you should definitely have been playing rugby. You would do very well out there.
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely will not be playing.
Good.
I only want to hit one or two people and then come back off. I don't want to get hit.
So, if you're constructing a team, then what would be your first player drafted, like picked? If you're constructing a team, who do you look for? Speed, power? Somebody?
I mean, your key players are the equivalent to your quarterback as your fly half. That plays number 10.
Okay.
That's a really, really key player. If you can get a good fly half, you can build a team around that sort of player. But ultimately, you don't win a game unless you've got good forwards. And that's the first 8 players. So those big guys that are doing the scrums, the line-outs, charging it up now, smashing it up through the middle.
Let's go.
You don't win a game unless you've got a good team of forwards. And that's another penalty. The Bahamas, huge, smashing it up. There's some like Bahamians are really putting them under pressure here.
Yeah, this is a great field position by us.
Let's hear it for the Bahamas, really putting the Jamaicans under pressure here. Penalty after penalty, they've gone for the kick again. Serious pressure here for the Bahamian team.
This should be a gimme for Kevin, right?
You would assume so, yeah. It should be.
Yeah, he's a real good kicker from what it looks like.
But it is hot. They're getting tired now as well. Yeah. I'm hopeful. He's a good kicker. He practices a lot. The gentleman giving him the tee now as well, I call him the Canadian Redwood. He's my tall 6'5" friend, Brian Baker, strawberry blonde on top. He's also an amazing kicker. He's just brought the tee out. So actually, I don't know if it's the same in NFL or anything, but these guys kick off of a raised tee. I know you guys do that for the start, don't you?
Yeah, for kickoffs.
Yeah. So he's kicking off a raised tee, and lots of players have different ways of doing it. Here we go. Another 3 points.
There we go.
Kevin.
There we go, Kevin.
Another 3 points up on the board.
Yeah.
That takes it
Now I'm trying to figure out why don't we have rugby games every Saturday now? Because we need to have a rugby game every Saturday. I need something to do.
Yeah,
Who do I
rugby
talk to
on
about
Saturday, flag on Sunday. I mean, sounds like a good
now
weekend
the
to
flag
me.
football is over. What else do I have to do?
There'll be some plans that we have for basketball, I understand. I got good sources in GBBA. I know some people in there. Let's go, Justin. Look like Jamaican team might be wearing out though. I like both teams should be pretty exhausted by this point.
They
but
really
like
should.
We might be holding up pretty well.
I honestly wasn't expecting the Bahamians to be quite as organised as they are. They're really looking good right now, and that's not me speaking badly. I just haven't seen them in a very long time.
Right.
They, from the way I heard they played last time, cohesion was the key word they said they were missing. But these guys are playing like they've been playing since they were kids.
Oh.
So that was a big tackle.
Yes.
But he didn't ever invert him, so he was safe with that.
Oh,
Huge hits going in here.
Yeah.
That's my guy right
Man,
there.
that's some tough hits.
These are some powerful guys over here.
Yeah. See, and the weather and the running might actually be suitable to our team.
Maybe.
Because they have a lot of bigger guys on their side and they tend to get
I've never
tired.
been to Jamaica. Can't speak for the weather, but this is fairly common for this time of year in the Bahamas, isn't it? These guys seem to be doing okay with it.
Yeah, they're well adapted for 90 plus degrees. With the humidity being what it is.
Yes,
Good kick.
Great kick by Kevin there. Little chip and kick. Unlucky. Jamaica covered that.
The top, good pull down by Gio. I mean, these guys are just coming in.
That's an absolutely amazing rocket from Bahamas. And another penalty.
Nice.
Okay, let's
Keep the
go.
Bahamians out of those rucks.
Mix, I'm upset. I'm upset. I actually have a pair of these socks right home, and I didn't bring them out today.
Well,
I let's pause the game. Let me run home and get my socks so we can come back here.
I want one of the shirts, to be honest. Someone suit me up.
And luckily, Max, they selling some merch right behind us. So you can pick up this merch right here at the TV Rugby Club. Bahamas Rugby T-shirts. They got Bahamas shirts. You can just come right here and get them.
Hey, if you don't have any rugby merch, you better come on down. You know I'm all about the merch.
And this rugby merch actually kind of cute. So if you're looking for something to stand out for independence,
Hey, listen to me.
you definitely want to get the rugby merch.
I just need to get my rugby merch at this point.
Yeah.
Great rally from Spence there. A great pass from Kevin. Took a big hit. He's back up again.
Yeah.
And you got it, Kevin. Come on.
And one of the disadvantages, Yamis, you kind of talked about it earlier, and what we do have in terms of cohesion, because we don't really organize and be together a long time, because we're a chain of violence. And
Right.
As opposed to everybody else, just take an hour drive. We have to fly.
Yeah, take a whole trip, take a day off, and you have to fly back.
Yeah,
and
so
you
that
also mentioned that this team is actually comprised of Nassau and Caribbean players as well.
Yeah, so
when it comes to that cohesion, it's very nice to see how well they play together as players who aren't really from the same island.
It might well be. It might well be now. A lot of the Jamaican players with their Jamaican passports have come across from England.
Right.
So they're suffering from the same consequences that the Bahamas have.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Places, lack of that cohesion. Is that a try?
Yeah, it looks like a try. Look at it, we missed it. Oh, and we might have a...
What have I been doing all my life?
Hey, our boys is talking that talk. They was talking that talk. They came on the show a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And they was like, we can kill this team. So we thought it was just good.
You gotta people come to your hometown and show you up. You gotta perform.
Yeah, so the crowd is definitely powering them, being at home, being in this temperature.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're at home and you're probably in on, or even if you're watching us from your phone, you definitely need to make your way to Settlers Way right there to the rugby field to come and check it out. It's only $5 admission. I mean, only $5.
Yeah, small donation. Yeah, that's a small donation.
Small donation. Small drop in the bucket. Come on out, support the food, drinks, everything on sale out here. Wonderful environment for the whole entire family, so you definitely want to come out and support. Something different, something new to come and watch for the summertime. And the weather look like it really done clear up though. I mean, I might be speaking bad on it, but so far from what I see, the weather is definitely cleared up and this is the place to be right now.
It's a beautiful day out. It's a beautiful day for that.
Let's go. Number two for the Bahamas team is my guy. That's a powerful guy.
Yeah, he's bringing it. He's bringing it, man. So Sebastian, what's your thoughts about the actual ground? Like, it looks amazing out here for us, but we're novice.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts of the actual ground?
I played at this pitch maybe 3 years ago, and it looked nothing like this. Obviously, that was 3 years back, shortly after Hurricane Dorian. So storm surge, water was all over the pitch. It was all discoloured. But I've not seen a pitch quite at this level in the Bahamas. So this is really impressive.
Nice. That's pretty.
We can thank the gentleman, the groundskeeper, goes by the name of Philip Page. He's been mainly instrumental really in making sure that this whole pitch looks the way it does.
Oh yeah.
They were laying manure recently, laying it all down, really taking care of this, because although the Bahamas were small, we're not necessarily huge in the rugby scene. These guys are super keen on making sure that they put a stamp on it and they say, look, we're here to play.
Yeah, definitely.
When you're hosting teams like the Jamaican team, you need to make sure that you've got the best facilities you can, and Freeport Rugby Club as well is super impressive.
Good kick by Kevin. Yeah, and I like the meticulousness that they use, but actually the grass looks amazing, the paints, everything's perfect out there. It's a good football day. So get out of there. Let's get out of there.
Okay, that is Kyle Charlton right there in the back.
Let's get out of there, Kyle.
And that's Marcus right there, playing for Coca-Cola Knights. That's the score for Jamaica.
Great score from them, unlucky guys.
Yeah, so what we would have wanted there is Kyle had an opportunity to kick that ball out.
Yes, definitely.
They just scored just now, so that's 5. They got 10.
Now going to be 10, 11 points to 10. So the Jamaican team just got another score. Every score is worth 5 points because the Bahamians have got 2 penalties equaling to 6 and a try. They've got 11. Jamaicans have now got 10. If they get this score, that's going to take them ahead by 2. By 1, sorry. It'll be 12-11.
Okay.
There you go.
So right now it's 10-11. If they score this try, it'll be 12-11. Okay. Look at me keeping up.
So in case you was wondering, the score is now 11-5, or I'm sorry, 11-10 in favor of the Bahamas.
Yes.
I believe we've actually got a very important man for something like this. His name is Stephen. Claims to be half Jamaican.
It's really, really nice to see people who I've seen in flag football also playing this in terms of rugby. It's good to see how they're able to use the players across both sports. Because, you know, we usually see in terms of basketball players also playing flag football, but it's good to see a lot of...
That would be interesting. I would like to see Mikhail come out and try this one.
Definitely put that whole line to the line, man. We have Shock in the back.
Now we have Shock out here from flag football saying that he's going to try and play for the rugby team.
Shock and think he is Superman. Shock and think he can play everything. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see. All them...
Shock is one of those guys that have so much energy that I feel like he can bring an extra oomph to the team.
Mick's trying to give me extra work, because you know.
And the kick is good, so that should...
Yeah, that kick is good, so that makes the score 12 to 11, with Jamaica up by 1.
It's a close match.
You can come at 7. Come at 6:30. I think we need to make sure we appreciate the great skills of Jack Stringer. Come all the way over from Cayman. Doing a great job out there today, keeping all these boys in check and making sure that we're still at some zone. Keep it up, Jack boy.
And if you're tuning in worldwide too, you can hear all the music in the background, so we're playing local artists.
Yeah, man, they cutting big movie out there. This ain't no small events.
Yeah, this is a big movie.
Yeah, this is they have big up to my boy Navi them out there with all the speakers and everything, and dealing with the music. They got a pool out there, the children can jump into the pool, they selling.
I'm jumping in the pool as soon as we get
of course, what you mean?
with some corn salad, I can get myself 2 signs.
That's why I have my hair up in the high bun, I can go in the water. Definitely.
Yeah, it just feels like this has like a rugby feel to it.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels like we're actually it's like somewhere UK, somewhere that's watching rugby.
Definitely.
Minus the heat, the sands there, and conch salad and Bahamian music.
I like that extra touch.
Yeah.
That extra touch.
Bahamian touch, Bahamian touch, the English game.
Yes.
All right, so we're scrumming at midfield. Referee is...
Do you know how much time you have left in this half? That's what we need to know.
I think we're probably about halfway through the second quarter. They had a quick drinks break. We've probably got about 5 to 10 minutes left, I'd say.
Yeah, and a lot can happen in that time too.
Yeah.
Jamaica halfway along the pitch. Huge tackle there.
Let's go.
Okay.
The referee had his arm out there. That's going to be a penalty advantage. So the Jamaicans can make a mistake. The Jamaicans can make a mistake here, but because that was a late tackle on the Jamaican 10, the Jamaicans get the advantage. So unfortunate to see the Jamaican 10 still down on the ground here.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean by the late tackle?
Yeah.
So, yeah, 10 passed the ball. The Bahamian guy annihilates him pretty hard. And then the referee doesn't stop the game there. He lets it play on.
Right.
And if the Jamaicans were to get through and then score a try or have some sort of positive advantage from there, the referee allows it to go on because the Bahamian guy made a mistake. And as soon as the ball stops play, the Jamaicans get the advantage and they get a penalty from the position the ball stopped.
Got you.
That was a huge hit from the Bahamian guy.
Oh, we have an injury on the field.
Looks like it might be 2 injuries on the Jamaican side. So 10, number 10 for Jamaica. And I can't see the number here.
Yeah, see, that's a tough spot. You know, injury timeouts.
Yeah. And they gotta be burning so much. Like they should be still dehydrated. I think at this
Yeah,
point.
'cause I saw water guys coming on the field. Are those water boys with the little buckets with the waters and everything like that?
Yeah, so in rugby you get like a water boy, and it could be anyone. It could be the coach, it could be a teammate, it could be a substitute, whatever. It could be a random person who just wants to help out. And that's what you get in rugby. All these people are needed to play, and you'll get people from the community coming out, just want to get involved, that kind of stuff.
That's a good trivia question for me too. I'm gonna go on Google and see how many actual miles they run during a rugby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a lot of running.
Definitely.
And that. All right. So it's possession for...
Not to be biased, but they're Sans sponsoring this, and I love me a good Sans bear. It's a truly Bahamian bear.
I've been hearing you advertise Sans.
Listen, Sans is a truly Bahamian bear, brewed right here in Grand Bahama. It's a Grand Bahamian woman. I love me a Sans bear.
Sounds like the best the Bahamian can get.
Sounds like
Gotta
my
drink
favorite too. Sounds like my favorite too.
It's some good product placement right from the camera, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely some good product placement, you know.
Sans, if you're watching, my name's Seb.
My name is Yam, set us up.
Sort us out.
I will gladly endorse.
Let's talk a little bit about the sponsors out there too. I see some tents by Alive.
Yeah, I see some Tents by Alive. I see some other sponsors out there as well. And I also see you guys have a lot of corporate as well as local support as well from a lot of different organizations.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Freeport Harbour Company,
Yes.
big supporters. I gather they've put a lot of money and resources into making sure this can happen.
You all also have Paint Fair as one of your sponsors as well.
Who, sorry?
Paint Fair.
Paint Fair.
Yes,
If they
Paint
are,
Fair
I
is one
wasn't
of the
aware,
sponsors
but
as well.
massive thanks to Paint Fair if you are.
Yeah,
I'm looking- oh, there
definitely.
you
They
go.
are
I'm
one of
looking
the
at the
sponsors
flags.
as
You guys
well.
got the... There you
Yeah,
go.
we have Lucayan Maritime Services is one of the sponsors, and also Longs Marine. They're also one of the sponsors located on Queens Highway. We also have Freeport Ship Services located right there in Freeport, Grand Bahama. We also have Depuge and Turnquest Law Office. We also have Ado's Landscaping. They are one of the sponsors. You gotta big up to Ado's. They do their thing as always. That's one. We also have Spectrum Colors and Coating, as well as Guiding Fencing, as well as one of the sponsors. So you know, we also have Chappie's Pharmacy and Drugs. And we have some big, a lot of sponsors out there. Don't mind the rugby community being small. They definitely have the community support out there as well. People are coming out. A lot of people are coming out. People are driving past. That's one thing I like about this rugby field location. You guys are right in between a very vibrant community as well as very close to downtown. This is almost like a good area. People who are just driving by, they'll just stop on by, come on out and support. So this is definitely a good spot people to come out and support to as well. So let's see what's going to happen. What's happening out there on the field right now?
So there was a scrum.
right
the guys
now-
were kicking in order to try to advance, but the referee would have made a call. I don't know if something happened illegal.
So basically what's happening is the Jamaicans have had a penalty. They've then called for a scrum because what they feel, and the scrum is when you get the 8 guys going down against the 8 guys pushing.
Yeah, so
almost
power.
like a scrimmage in American football, but they all have to be holding on to each other.
Right.
And they want a penalty because their scrum is more powerful. They then call for another scrum. They're going to keep doing this to put the Bahamians under pressure, because if the same offence keeps happening, then the Bahamians eventually will have to lose a player.
Yeah.
The referee will say, right, you keep making the same offence, you need to go.
Oh, man.
And ultimately, very few people, except those 6 guys, 3 from the Bahamian team, 3 from the Jamaican team, hitting each other. They're the only guys that really know what's going on. But the referee will try and make the best decision possible. And ultimately, if the Jamaicans keep winning it and they keep moving forward, one of the Bahamian guys will have to go.
Oh, man. Oh,
Jamaicans
boy.
are going to making a break.
That's a stiff arm.
Huge try there. That's a massive try.
Yeah, that's called a stiff arm to one of the players. Everybody familiar with that at all sports.
Yeah, and you can do that anywhere on the body in
You can do that
rugby.
anywhere on the body.
You just can't lead with a fist or an elbow. It has to be more of
Straight
a
hand.
open palm.
and it can't be you can't have an elbow bent and accelerate into someone's face or something like that. It has to be more of a push.
Gotcha. Man.
I have seen before people
He put Kevin straight
quick
on the
slap here and there, and you get pulled up.
He put Kevin straight on the ground with that one.
This will be a tough kick now because the player wasn't able to get anywhere near the posts. He's right out on the far touchline. There's on both sides you have a 5 metre line, which is these dotted lines going along here.
Right.
And that's obviously 5 metres in from the touchline. He's pretty much out on the 5 metre line by the 22. This is one of the hardest kicks to make. Small angle, quite a big distance.
Yeah, reminds me of pool, like shooting gunners.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Reminds me of I feel like I played this before, but I haven't.
Yeah, right.
So it's really interesting to watch.
So we have some wind here too. So wind that is back, so there's actually wind guided, wind aided now. Well, let's see how it works out. Oh man.
Jamaica missed that kick.
Yes.
Great try from the Jamaican side.
Good try, man.
They ran right through.
That almost
Huge
like
stiff
that
arm.
on it.
Missed that kick, so the score stays at the 17-11.
Yes.
Okay, and Jamaica is up.
Jamaica was up 17-11. Had the opportunity to make it 19-11, but missed the kick.
Missed the kick. Okay, so the score is 17-11. Jamaica up.
Let's see. Like our guys, I see a lot of people with their heads
It's only
down.
the first half, and each half is 40 minutes. 4-0, not 14. 4-0. That's a lot of time being in this Caribbean zone. I don't even think soccer halves when we play soccer is that it is. Actually, it is. It's around the same amount of time.
Yeah, it's
Like about 30, 35.
the difference is in those stoppages, though.
Yeah, it is. This is a way more physical than just kicking a ball with your feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So, kudos.
In terms of bench play, though, I don't see much players on the Jamaican side. So they look like 2 players over there on that bench.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if any adjustments going to be made in the second half by the coach. Let's go, Kevin.
Or even ain't no bunch of subbing.
Ooh. No.
Okay, that's Kevin getting look like a good little push through.
Next, we definitely coming out there next year, man. We gonna try over the team.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be out here. I'm definitely gonna be playing.
You can be out there watching,
But I'm
right?
definitely gonna be out there. I'll be cheering. I'll be the one cheering you on.
I'm about to get cat set you up like that. Miss. I'm about to do that. No, sir.
Let's go. Let's get up there, Gio.
Well done!
Let's go, Gio.
Oh, good down by Gio.
Huge pressure on the Bahamas here. Are they going to push it over?
All right. See, that's what I like to see. No one saying foul, ref.
Yeah!
That's my guy. That's my guy. That's number 11. That's the powerhouse.
One more. So, handoff. Oh, these dudes are Jamaican team's so strong, though.
Yes.
Yeah, they one arm tackling, one
Really
guy
putting the
grabbing.
pressure on now. Not willing to sit back and let the Jamaican guys run back and straight down there.
Yeah. So the advantage, what I'm seeing, is look like the Bahamian team has a lot of speed from the forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're definitely struggling on the power side.
There is a power aspect to it, but I think this heat is lending itself to the Bahamian team potentially. But the Jamaican team have made a break now. Let's see if the speed can
And just like
Let's see if the
can work
speed
with
is
me.
about.
we may
Let's
have
see
jinxed- we may-
Let's see if
getting him.
Marcus
Let's
can
go,
catch it.
Marcus! And just like we said that we might have jinxed it, this guy is out there flying number 18. Yeah, we may have
Oh, my goodness.
we may have jinxed it.
Unlucky there for the Bahamian team. Great break from the Jamaican team.
Yeah, we may have jinxed it. Let's go, Team Bahamas. Let's keep trying, guys. Excellent play just now by Jamaican team, though. Yeah, those guys took it back the entire field and went to the field.
It's really high out there, guys. Let's hear it for them. Come on, keep it going.
Yeah, let's go, Team Bahamas.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta cheer them on, give the energy. So if you guys are watching at home, I know nothing else to do today, you definitely want to make your way out here to the rugby field. It's right here on Settlers Way, man. And right around the corner. No, you're not in the Freeport Farm. I ain't actually to come west end, east end, or east, man. Right here, right there around the corner. So you definitely make your way down here. Come on out and support. It's only $5 admission at the door. So you definitely want to come on out, man. Definitely. And like I said, it's a good environment. Really, really good environment. You got food, you got the pool. I mean, if I get it at my chair and come in the pool for $5, that sounds like, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I like that. I take that
I
wrong.
mean, riding up in the build the pool in your backyard yourself, $5, let them swim around for a little bit.
Yeah, man. And you come out there, and love yourself too.
Definitely.
So going into this game mix, we kind of the underdogs, even though we're a home team. So the Bahamas rank internationally out of 113 teams, they're ranked 103. Whereas the Jamaican team is ranked number 65 in the world. So going into this game, we're a bit at a disadvantage. We had some setbacks due to COVID and Hurricane Dorian. And he would have to miss try. So that means the score will remain 6 tackle on 5. So that's 22 to 11. We're still in striking distance. We're still in striking distance, guys.
Yeah, we'll check in with Sebastian to see the score come, but I think it's 17-10. But
Well, it should be 22. No, it should be 22 to 10 now.
Correct, yeah. Well, then you're getting it, Andrew.
Yeah.
So 17, and then you score a try, you get 5 more points.
Yeah, sure.
That is the half-time. That's half-time break.
Yeah, man, that's a tough break for them to score right before the halftime, too.
So at half-time, the score is now 22 to Jamaica, 11 to the home team. Great work from both sides. It's super high. Both teams doing really, really well.
Yeah. So coaching-wise, strategy-wise, if you're a Team Bahamas, what do you tell your team now? In order to get back into this game, like what adjustments you make?
If you're Team Bahamas now, I would say that you're probably going to try and talk about fitness, energy, drive, passion.
Right.
Fitness, they're going to try. They can only give what they can give, but drive and passion are going to be the key things. Who wants it more now? The Jamaican guys have shown that they're able to keep coming back and keep coming back.
If the Bahamian guys can want it more and beat these guys up a little bit, then they might be able to pull through. But 22-11, that's a tough score to come back from.
Yeah. All right, so listen, if you're tuning in from anywhere else in the world, London, New Zealand, wherever else you're tuning in from, you hear this music in the background. If you're in the Bahamas, guys, this is a rugby pitch. It's a battle between Team Bahamas versus Team Jamaica. The score now going into the halftime, you guys still got a lot of games to play. It's 22-11 in favor of Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely.
So what we've seen so far, Yams, is a lot of hitting, a lot of physicality.
And I ain't seeing no fouls when it comes to the hitting. Like, it ain't no you with me too hard, you none of that. Like, yeah, they taking these hits and going with the punches.
Jamaica's in order to show up at where they have 2 facets to the game of their power. So we notice a lot of scrums. They would try to enforce their scrums a lot around the scoring range with the tries. As well as you would see the breakaway speed where one of their forwards would have got off for maybe more than half the length of the field. So Team Bahamas, on the other hand, we've been scoring by good kicking with some field goals from Kevin. Let's see how it's going to translate in the second half, though. It's a really exciting game for us.
Yeah,
we talked a little bit about the battle of attrition. I don't know how we're going to hold up, but let's see how this works out.
The scoreboard doesn't reflect the game. 22-11. That seems like the Jamaicans are all over and they're destroying the Bahamas team. That's not happening.
Right.
That last try came through. The Bahamian had them on their try line. The Bahamian team had the Jamaicans on their try line. All the pressure was on them. And then it was just a breakaway try, extra 5 points. It makes the scoreboard look way more supportive of the Jamaican team than it really is.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm confident in the Bahamian team to come back. I know a lot of those guys, they are passionate. This will mean a lot to them. They're going to be talking about Jamaicans coming into their backyard. They're not going to want to take any rubbish. They're going to make sure that they come back with a fight. And I know a few of those, they could get angry.
Yeah.
So I think if they can keep all of the organisation in check, and they can keep the scrums, the line-outs, the defensive line organised, they'll be okay, because that willpower, I'm pretty confident on the Bahamian team.
Yeah. And Grand Bahama, if you're listening, it's a good opportunity to come out here and let's power our team, give them some assistance.
Yeah, man, give them some support. You know, it always is good, especially as a Bahamian athlete. I know you've experienced it before. I've experienced it before when you're out there representing the Bahamas, competing against a team that's not from here. It's always good to have the Bahamians cheering you on, screaming for you from the sideline. That always put that extra battery in your back to perform even better. So as I get to that second half, we definitely want some more people to come on out and do that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, definitely. I have on my Bahamas shirt, you know what I mean? Independence 11 days away.
I will run home now, get my socks. I get the matching socks just like the Bahamas. I
don't know what you was thinking. Why you leave them on?
I faulty up, man.
Man, all I have is a jacket.
I look bad.
Yeah, you look bad. I know what kind of man have the socks and they want to rock the socks. I'm going in the Independence. Come on, man.
Where my girls are being up on Bahari. Bring us some stuff out there.
I don't know what you're going through in your life, but you need to talk about somebody.
Definitely, man.
So what's your guys' takes? I don't know if it's Mix. I know you don't know nothing about rugby. We know you. We got to teach you everything.
You don't know nothing about rugby. I barely know anything about rugby.
Hey, the only thing
I only official rugby expert here.
You get hit and you wear little pants.
I know you throw the ball backwards. You can't throw the ball forward.
What you do with the little pants?
You wear little pants. You get hit and you throw the ball.
I know you can't throw the ball forward. You got to throw it backwards or throw it to the side. Man, you should see Mix out there with all the tie out. He almost have as much tie out as me. Actually, he have more tie out than me.
Listen to me. And look, even the people out here watching, I'm watching the people walk around. Everybody out here have one little pants.
Yeah,
they must be the little pants there.
Of course. And it's amazing to see the flag football community coming out to support. I see some ladies from the Fidelity Flames out there. I see some players from the Coca-Cola Knights. I've seen a lot of flag football players out there supporting the rugby team, and that's always good to see. I mean, it ain't exactly the same, but it's always good to see the different leagues coming on out and supporting one another, you know what I mean, Sebastian?
It's very similar. Like, I like to draw the connections. I'm a teacher, and I trying to teach rugby or coach rugby is really hard.
Nice.
So, trying to do those things with the kids, especially out in the Bahamas, you relate it to American football as much as you can, and it starts to make those connections. And the movements and the skills are similar, right?
Right.
If not very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
Agility, hand control, working together, one player making a few calls and people listening and responding to that.
Yes.
And rugby, the RFC, Rugby Football Club, there's a lot of them are called communities, right? It's not just a club.
Right.
It's a community, and
It's a family.
Football has a lot of funding. Soccer has a lot of funding.
Yes.
NFL, loads of money.
Yes.
Rugby is it's not a rich sport. In history, it's played by rich men, but it's not a rich sport, and it's struggling more and more now, right, as time goes on. And it's all about the community. A lot of these guys in here, a lot of the money, the funding will just come from local people, local sponsors. Any of these guys doing anything here, Rob, etc. This is all volunteer. It's all voluntary.
Nice.
Every club,
nice,
if you go
nice.
into a club, you will find hundreds of people just doing everything on a voluntary basis.
So, Basti, you mentioned earlier that you played a lot. You've been playing since you were like 6 in the cradle.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
how did you get it? Like, what's your favorite thing about this sport? Why are you so passionate about it? I guess that'll be the same answer for why these guys are giving up their time and they're bonding and everything else. So, why are you so passionate about this sport?
people like in the New Zealand team, the Samoan team, the Fijian team, they have war dances before their sport, before they play.
Right.
And for them, it is war. It's like going into battle. You've got the haka for the All Blacks.
Right.
And it's going into war. And it's when you're on a pitch and someone is trying to score against your team and your little friend throws his body in front of that man's legs to try and stop that from happening, you start to feel this allegiance to each other and this commitment to each other, which is like, it's unparalleled. In football and every other sport, and by football I say soccer, you all help each other out and you are a team. But when you see people really putting their bodies on the line, and there's a lot of risk. You've talked about the collisions earlier.
Yeah.
There's no pads.
No.
You're putting yourself on the line, and if you haven't got the technique, you're going in blind, and you're trying your best. And when you see other people doing that and you do it yourself, you start to feel that camaraderie and that team ethic, and it's unparalleled for me. And it does feel like, in the moment, you're going into battle.
Nice.
I remember those times, I'm walking in with my boys, you don't know anyone, you're not thinking about all the spectators, you're only thinking about those guys around you.
Right.
And it's just an unbelievable feeling.
Nice,
it's as
nice,
close
nice.
as we can get to modern day war, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
And the main thing is, after all of it, sorry to interrupt you, afterwards you're beating 7 bells out of each other on the pitch. You get in the bar, and even as a kid, you interact with the opposite team, and you're not arguing, you're not falling out with them. You might have had a fight with them on the pitch, verbally or physically, and you get in and you put your arm around each other, and you all get together and you share stories and stuff like that. And that's what it's really about.
I got it. You get so much more respect for your opponent after you dive. You two just basically give everything you had against that opponent.
Exactly.
So it's no need to fight afterwards because you already basically fought out there anyway.
Yeah, so it's just exactly it. 2 parts. I go in with you on my team. We respect each other. We support each other.
Right.
We go and beat the life out of her. She beats the life out of us. You have a respect for that person as well.
You have to.
It's the only way to do it, and it's a controlled aggression, and it's really good for anyone, but especially young boys to get involved in.
Nice.
And then the sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship is crucial, and that's why in rugby, you very rarely call the referee ref. It's quite common to call them sir.
Okay.
And they don't call them rules, they call them laws.
Oh, cool.
It's about, this is the word, this person, what they say goes. You won't ever see someone arguing with the referee.
Right.
It's about that person's come out, and at the lower levels they come out on their Sunday and they're giving their time. At the higher levels, it's just that respect. It's ingrained from the start.
I like that.
I do.
It's crucial.
I do.
It's all about respect.
Boss, I like that. I like that. We should implement that in the flag football league. A little bit more, respect for the ref.
Well, hang on, the Bahamians though, you guys have got a real. When I work at school, I get people going, yes sir, sorry sir. You don't get that in England as much.
On the sporting aspect, though, it kind of fall away. Competition-wise, that's out the window, but.
I remember going to play soccer for my high school and calling the referee sir, and people were laughing at me.
Yeah.
And what do you mean sir? What do you say sir? And I was this sort of posh boy with a shirt tucked in, running around.
Posh boy, I love it.
And if anyone that knows me knows I'm not posh. I might speak a few sentences in a reasonable way or whatever. But me calling the referee sir in rugby is just that's what you do. Because it's a sign of respect.
Gotcha.
Because without him and without the guys on the sidelines, you haven't got a game. And we taught that from the get-go.
So Kevin was on the show earlier, sometime about a few weeks ago. And we were talking about the comparisons between this and soccer. This is soccer is supposed to be a hooligan sport, whereas this is a gentleman's sport.
So yeah,
played by hooligans.
I don't like that comparison at all. I love soccer.
That's how it's.
They say soccer is a gentleman's sport played by hooligans,
right?
And rugby is a hooligan sport played by gentlemen. And ultimately, if you look at what they're doing to each other, it kind of is, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. But I love it. I love the energy out there. I love the feel. I love the support. It's really, really good out there.
So what do you do at halftime to charge yourself back up?
You drink a lot of water.
Right.
my English friends will laugh at me for the way I just said water. Water. Drink a lot of water. You get around each other, you have a couple of minutes to kind of compose yourself and think about what's gone wrong, and then someone will say something, whether it's a player or a coach, and then you start to get together, you get your arms around each other, and you really start to feel like, right, let's go. Game plans can be a thing sometimes at higher levels, but at this level it's more about who wants it more.
Man. This really helps with like I've been studying psychology for the past few weeks.
Okay, we've been studying a little bit of psychology.
I'm going to split the game now. So the introverts. I know this might kill you guys.
Listen, I'm a psychology major. My first degree is in psychology, so let me see what you about to say.
I don't know if this is going to be politically correct.
Let's see what happens now.
All right, everybody get started. Kick off the Team Bahamas. We receive the ball first.
Yeah, definitely. Team Bahamas came in the first half very, very strong, so I feel like they're going to come with that real good momentum in this same half.
They found some energy because they're pushing these two.
They're
pushing these dudes around. Let's go, Team Bahamas. And you're just tuning into, we're trailing 22-11. But the score really isn't indicative of how the games are played. It's been really close. We got one breakaway try. Let's go, Kevin.
All right.
Exactly what to take time. Okay, there's a penalty call there. How are we going to kick? Let's see what Kevin's going to look like. He's going to opt to kick this one. Oh no, the penalty was on. Team Bahamas look like good kick. Mistakes with the field.
Oh, come on, man.
So I have a question, Sebastian. When it comes to that lifting the person up in the air thing.
That's your favorite part too?
The line out.
Yeah, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that would be very helpful for me and Fly. But I just want to understand what that is specifically.
So that's
people
called,
watch it.
It's called the line out.
Okay.
And it used many years ago, I'm not sure, probably the I don't know, early 80s, mid 80s, they used to jump.
Okay.
And try and pat the ball down with their hands, just purely on their own weight. Now you can lift, so you can have two people that will lift front and back, try and throw them up as high as they can, and it's basically who can get their player higher.
Okay.
Is more than likely going to win the ball. Someone throws it in. The throwing of the ball is a real tough skill to try and master. It takes a lot of time. And the hookers, who are also in the middle of the scrum here, they're trying to hook the ball back. Quite a technical position. They're throwing the ball, and they have to make sure that ball hits the perfect height, so that it times it as well with the lifters throwing the jumper up, and they can collect it.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
It's a real sign of that's the cohesion there. If you don't practice that, you're not going to be any good at it.
Yeah, I see it now.
Hey, definitely.
Yeah, I just want to get thrown in the air somehow.
Listen, I just like to win as much as possible. Oh!
Yeah, we need to. Oh no. Good takedown. Sebastian was just telling me he was like, there's certain tackle zones too, so you don't tackle everywhere. That tackle was seeing like it was kind of low just now for me. I don't know, what do you think?
You can tackle wherever you want.
Anywhere on the body.
But beneath the chest.
Okay.
So it used to be the shoulder, but with the head injuries thing being quite a common issue, it's now beneath the chest. And you used to be able to lift the person and drop them. You can kind of do that now, but you can't lift them beyond a certain point.
And this is a scrimmage.
A scrum.
Scrum.
Yeah.
Scrum.
Funny word.
Very, very close.
No. Oh boy.
Unlucky.
Oh boy. Might be trouble. Take him down.
Jamaican team really putting the Bahamas under pressure now, right in their 22, which is sort of 15 yards from the try line at this point.
lots of speed being shown by the Jamaican team as well.
Yeah, they're showing off the wheels. Now it's the power time.
I think the Jamaican team might have had a few powerful substitutes.
Yeah.
Almost made it through, and he's knocked the ball on. Jamaican team got the ball there. That's now going to be a Bahamian scrum just before their own try line. Great tackle.
Yeah, it looked like they made some adjustments on their lineups. I see some players on there who I haven't seen before on the Jamaican side.
I think the Jamaican team might have maybe been seeing what the Bahamas could bring to them,
Right.
and maybe switch things up a little bit at half time, and maybe they're going to turn the screw a little bit here. I don't know if you saw the referee was waving his hands there. What he's saying is that the Bahamian team were offside. Offside's another complicated aspect to all of this.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like what exactly like offsides. Like.
So you basically have to stay on your. So obviously the Jamaican team right now is to our left, and the Bahamian team is to our right.
Correct.
Imagine there's an invisible line coming out laterally from the ball. You have to stay on your side of that ball.
Oh, okay.
As much as you can. In open play, it gets a bit more complicated, and as long as you're making an effort to get back, you can tackle someone from behind if they get behind your line. But in any situation which is an organised play, like when they're on the floor competing for the ball or in the air competing for the ball, you have to try and come from your side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bahamian team were not on their side at that point, so it's been a penalty. And interestingly, the Jamaican team haven't gone for the kick, rack up another 3 points. They keep taking the scrum. I think what they're trying to do now is tire the Bahamians out.
Yeah, sort of seems so.
If they, like I said to you earlier, if they keep winning that scrum and forcing the Bahamians to make mistakes, then eventually the Bahamian team is going to lose a player, and it'll become a lot easier for the Jamaican team to stop scoring some points. It looks to me like the Jamaican team might be using this as a bit of a sort of training
strategy
situation.
Yeah, so kind of what we were talking about earlier in terms of this is like chess, not checkers. It's more all about strategy.
Yeah, and the Jamaicans are probably thinking about their next match.
Yeah.
Right.
For the Bahamians, winning this is everything. That's why they've gone for a few of their kicks.
Right.
It seems to me, given that the fact that the Jamaican team have not taken the kicks they want, either they're very confident in their ability to score a try, or they're going to try and win the points by a different way, losing players in the scrum and forcing people to go off, that sort of thing. It's cool sitting with you guys, and you know nothing about rugby.
Nothing. But I'm learning. Quick learners.
It's making me think about all the stuff that I know without knowing. Without realising I know.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to be very, very observant. Because, we have persons watching this right now who are very interested in the game and want to understand or feel like it's very related to flag football or regular football, but it's actually very different in terms of the rules, the regulations, the way it's played.
It's a whole game of really organised, structured situations and also really unstructured situations. So right now, referee's going to start. It's going to be a scrum. It's going to be very structured. It has to be a certain way. And then when you get out of this and you get into open play, we call it, which is kind of when the ball is going back and forth.
Right.
What you don't tend to see in American football, because it's more play-by-play.
Right.
When they get into that open play, it's an unstructured phase and can be a little bit more complicated. So this is another scrum? Yeah, it's another scrum right in the middle of the pitch and very close towards the Bahamian team. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, what's happened a few times.
And this is just all team power and will. Yeah. That's all it is. Like,
and what you'll see, you're going to put the ball in, kick it through. A good scrum from the Bahamas team. Wow. Ball's come out. Yeah. The Bahamians are probably going to almost get it.
Yeah, it's close. Pretty close.
That's good pressure. That's showing me the Bahamas team really still wants this. Loads of pressure on them. They're going to force a mistake from the Jamaican team in a minute to carry on.
Good
there you go. Knock off from Jamaica. Pulled it on. However, although the Bahamian team just got a knock on, forced a knock on, they were offside earlier on in the game. So the referees called it back. That's that advantage I was talking about.
Right.
So when there's a mistake, you kind of let the attacking team play on a little bit longer.
And they get to choose when they want the ball back.
Yeah, you could hold the ball and you could throw it on the ground and say we want the advantage if you wanted to.
That's interesting.
That's a big kick as he made it. Right, come on guys,
now they're going to need you more than ever. Lots of pressure on the Bahamas team, let's hear it for them. Come on guys, let's hear it for them. Come on here. Come on, baby, I can see you. These guys need you now more than ever.
For sure.
Definitely. The energy factor is really going to help out there.
Yeah, Team Bahamas is fighting though.
Yeah, they ain't out of this yet.
So interesting one there. That was another line out. The person throwing the ball in has to throw it as straight as possible between the two teams. So when the two teams line up, they have to leave a space, and the player has to throw it as close as they can in between the two to allow for a fair contest. He threw it too much towards his own side, so the referees called it, and now it's going to be a scrum to Bahamas.
Nice.
Big scrum now, boys. Big scrum. Come on. The crowd's got a little bit quiet. I'll try and help you out. Come on, Freeport. Let's hear it for him.
Yeah, looks like Jamaica's winning this scrum. Oh, nice. Good, good.
Not very well. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm not sure what happened there. He kicked the ball out. The Bahamian guy kicked the ball out, but the Bahamas team have got a line out, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Must have touched someone on the way out. The Jamaican guy must have got his hand in the way or something. There's a lot of pressure on the Bahamas team now. 22-11 to Jamaica, and the Bahamas team, I don't know if you can see, they're pretty much on their own try line here.
Yeah, they've been battling from at this one position for a while.
The referee here, Jack, I can't remember his last name. What was his last name?
I got it here. Find it for you. Jack Stringer.
Jack Stringer.
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job. He's calling it when it needs to be called, but some referees are a little bit too whistle happy.
Right.
He's blowing the whistle a perfect amount. He's letting it play. He's allowing some of the mistakes, playing what we call advantage as much as possible, and allowing for these guys to actually play some rugby, which is cool.
Right.
Like I say, some people blow all the time. Oh, good kick. And it just kills the game. Both teams lose it. Good clearance from the Bahamian team there.
Good kick.
Good pressure, great pressure.
Nice. Good
And Beadle.
job.
Beadle's making 2 tackles there. Let's hear it for Beadle. Come on.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Yeah, that was some real extra effort.
Oh, huge hit. When you get them off the floor, you know it's a big hit.
Yeah.
Huge tackles going in here from the Bahamian team. Massive one leading to a knock-on from Jamaica. That shows us they still want it. Come on, boys. We can see you want it.
Yeah, we got this. I know
I think we need to give a round of applause to the referee, Jack Stringer, as well, by the way. You really let this game play.
Listen, from you get lift up off the ground and then touch the grass, that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And I bet this game got to be so difficult to referee though, because you got to try to figure out. Like,
It's so much laws, not rules, laws.
and the physicality is so high, it's like expected.
We had a big storm come through this morning, all the tents up, and no power until we got there.
So I have an important question. The education on something like this and probably the implementation on like the high school level will probably be very minimal. Just more of like an adult scheme, or have you seen it played on a high school level?
Yeah. So I started playing rugby when I was 5
Oh,
in the
interesting.
under 7s.
Uh-huh.
And then when they create the under 6 team, I joined the under 6 team and then played up. You can play at any age group. You play a version of sort of flag rugby, in a sense. So we call it touch rugby or tag rugby.
Yeah.
So
Baby
it's,
cat need to come out and play.
there you go. Maybe Andrew, we can warm you up with the little ones, and you can get used to that, and then we'll bring you out with the big boys.
Definitely, I mean, you know.
But you learn the basics through touch tackling,
he'd love it. He'd
and then
love
there's no scrums, there's no rucks, there's no mauls, and slowly you're introduced to more and more of the complexities that go on. So you might start tackling, and when you tackle, that leads to things like the rucks. Then you start
Right.
doing the rucks. And it's all really carefully introduced over years, making sure that technique is sound. And now more than ever, me personally suffered from loads of concussions, from kind of just a lack of understanding from what needed to happen.
Yeah.
And the guys now are really trying to push that education from the lowest level,
Right.
making sure that the contact side is introduced really slowly, and that everyone knows what they're doing and as safe as possible.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
And that's happening with like contact football.
Yeah,
other sports as well.
the earlier you learn it, the better, because the more you learn from a younger age.
Exactly. The only issue is that the research is now showing that it's not just a case of
Right.
head-to-head trauma. If
Good
you're running
hit.
at full speed and someone tackles you in the belly, the opposite direction, the speed at which your brain
whiplash.
moves to the front of your head is still going to cause you problems. So
Okay,
it's
the
a
ball.
complex thing to try and deal with, but also it's what you sign up for.
Okay, breakthrough.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh man.
And you see there number 13.
Yeah.
Another rip Good crossing the line.
Tough break.
Right under the post.
Tough break, guys.
Bahamas guys, you're really working hard out there. The Jamaican team just coming around the outside. Great try from the Jamaican team there.
Yeah, still got some time in this next half though.
It's
Let's
impressive.
see if Aston Rose.
It's impressive watching these guys play too. Like, you can see the condition they.
Yeah, this
takes up. This takes a lot
This
of
is a
conditioning.
different kind of physical shape you have to be in for something like this.
Non-stop running. Everybody needs to know where they're at. On the top of that, you need to jump, run, hit, lift people in the air, push. So every single portion of your body needs to be like in
Needs
tip-top
to be in good physical shape.
Yeah.
Most
You're moving
definitely.
frontwards, you're moving backwards, so it's a lot of different body movement types.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the guys out here, the slightly bigger guys, it's sunny, pitch is nice. That's going to mean a quick game.
Yeah, right.
So these bigger guys that are trying to push and lift and do all the hard stuff, they also have to move around the pitch, which is where they're going to struggle.
Yeah.
You go to somewhere like England, Ireland, Scotland, where it's raining.
Right.
Those bigger guys, they're much happier because it's a slower game. There's rain, there's a lot more knock-ons and scrums, and it's a slower game as a result.
Yeah.
So they don't have to run around quite as much as these guys, which is actually why you don't really see any absolute bowling balls of humans out here.
Yeah.
You go to different places and you'll see huge people.
Yeah.
Where, and that's perfect for their position in the country they're in. But here it's not quite like that because it's such a fast-paced game.
Gotcha.
We've got to speak of this number 8 here, Giacomo. Giacomo, number 8.
Yeah, Giacomo.
Giacomo, yeah.
We're familiar with Giacomo.
String bean of a man, but he comes in hard. He plays hard.
Giacomo!
He can, straight into the biggest player.
Let me tell you, Giacomo looked like he lost about 100 pounds. He used to be big.
Did he?
Yeah.
And there again, he's gone straight in for the biggest player, trying to make that tackle.
In his mind, he might think he still had that weight on.
I can relate to that. I'm 6 foot and maybe 180 pounds. I used to walk on the pitch thinking I was as big as Giacomo used to be. It's a mind thing, but I've got a lot of respect for Giacomo. He's thrown himself in there in ways that the bigger guys wouldn't do.
Right. Definitely putting his body on the line, definitely doing what he needs to do.
Makes me haven't seen Giacomo in a while. I don't think he's been going to move off island or something.
Yeah, he's been away. He's been away for a while.
Yeah, Giacomo's a new man. The drop bounce.
Big round of applause for Giacomo Pierre, by the way. That man has been putting himself around the pitch, left, right, and centre. And the boy Giacomo.
All right, that's Kevin Charlton on the kick.
Get in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
great kick by
Go,
Kevin
my
Charlton.
boy. Kevin, you're doing your thing today.
They're still going for it. Come on, the Bahamas.
That's so.
Yeah, man.
Kevin
That
Kevin
YMCA
having a
soccer
good
program
game.
doing its thing.
He's having a good game.
Excellent game, excellent game.
I've actually played against Kevin quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few little run-ins here and there. He's a good player. But what Kevin does is he works really hard on the small things.
Yes.
Takes loads of time on his kicking, takes loads of time on his passing, and he's committed to it. Passionate,
yeah.
committed. Yeah. We talk about that kind of commitment and the cohesion. He's there, as far as I know. Every time I've seen him, he's been at every training session. He's always there. He's quite an intense character. Doesn't
Right.
take any rubbish.
Yes.
I could easier sworn then. I don't want to cuss. But he doesn't take any nonsense, and he's always working hard, making sure that the guys around him are doing as well.
Nice,
He's
nice.
a team leader, but quietly as well.
Right, yeah.
He doesn't
need the spotlight.
shout at you.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to score all the tries. Just wants to
Right.
do all the little things right and make sure the other people are working as hard as he is.
Yes.
You need those type of players
Yeah.
on every
We call them role players when it comes to being on the team.
Jack-
You know
Here
your
we go,
role
Jack
and you do it
again.
well.
Giacomo again.
Giacomo Pierre at it again. Running as hard as he can every time.
Let's go, Will Ferguson. Uh-oh. And we know Will from like, I know him from weightlifting, like powerlifting. He's actually excellent powerlifter, one of the strongest guys pound for pound you'll see in the Bahamas. And he's out there just like getting pushed. So you know these guys on the opposite side are really strong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And a lot of it in rugby is all about body position. So you could be the biggest, strongest man ever, but something that Jackalow has kind of worked out. It's all about body position. If you come in at the right angle and the right speed, you're going to annihilate someone. And you look at me. I'm not very big, right? In my past, I've been able to nail a few guys here and there. I've obviously been nailed quite a lot as well. But it's about the technique, and that's what I was saying earlier about how you're taught as a younger one. You're taught the right angles and how to attack someone.
Right.
But then also,
to protect yourself as well as the player you're playing against.
Arguably, sometimes the harder you go in, the better off you're going to be.
Right.
If you go in real hard and you look to hit them as hard as you can, you're going to come out better off. People think it's just a strange thing. The harder and the faster you go, I'm going to get more hurt. No, it's the opposite.
That's very strange, yeah.
But it's a mind thing. It's a mindset. And I mean, someone like Jackalow, string bean of a man, he still thinks he's 250 pounds, like you said.
Right. Like Mix on the side here.
Yeah.
I still think he's big like Mix.
Yeah. Whatever you said just now, yeah.
Oh boy. Bahamas backed up again in their own end zone, I guess that's how it's called. But the humans are giving up a good fight though. Let's go Team Bahamas.
Not easy to turn the ball over on your own try line. They're working really hard down there. Adam also has on the break. The agile man that he is.
Okay.
Great kick, getting through those lines.
Good kick by number 16. Good takedown by Kevin.
I don't think he could kick it and get it back.
Bit of obstruction.
Yeah, Rasta tried to trick somebody just now, Mix.
Yeah, I know that. See, I know that. You can't kick the ball and go back, get it back yourself.
Yeah, you can't kick the ball and get it back yourself, can you?
You can kick it and gather it. The issue is that one of his own players was in front of him at the time and blocked the Bahamian player trying to tackle him.
No.
But you can kick it to yourself. We call it a chip and chase. My old coach used to always have a go at me for doing it too often. I didn't have the ability to go around people, so I always try and go over them.
No. Kick and chase.
Chip and chase.
Come on, I've been trying to teach you that, Cat.
I'd like to see you try that one, big man.
I was trying to teach you that style a long time.
We're now halfway through the second half. Now it's your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Make your way to that bar. Go spend some money, support the rugby club. Let's hear it for both these teams, guys. They're working super hard out there. Come on, let's hear it for them.
So Mix, what's your favorite part about learning? What's your favorite aspect about rugby? What you learned today, my brother? What you like? What's something you have challenges with? Let me know, man. Fill me in. What's your take on this?
I don't even know what to say. I'm just enjoying the game, to be honest. Yeah. I've loved every aspect of it so far. The only thing I don't like is that Team Jamaica is in the lead at this point.
Me too. What about you, Yamis? What's your favorite part of the game so far? And what's your biggest takeaway?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the different people up in the air park. I ain't gonna lie, that looks really, really entertaining. As well as, like, he talked about the chip and chase. As someone who played soccer as well as football, well, flag football, that's something that I really found very, very interesting to see. In terms of him being able to kick the ball over the player that was right in front of him and being able to pick it up and continue running forward. That's something that I know about using, especially in soccer. You use your speed in terms of being able to get the ball in front of the person in front of you and running down and getting it and grabbing it and getting back to possession. So that was very interesting to watch and see, to be honest.
So much different body parts and different movements he's using all over this. Like,
you know, if I could have used my hands in soccer, how much more deadly?
You know what I mean? In basketball, we don't kick no ball. Like, you know what I mean? It makes imagine you get a kick ball and then kick it in there and catch it.
I've seen so much things going on. I've seen fellas them getting run behind, pulling their jersey. I know that would being a foul. You can't pull jerseys and so much other sports.
Right.
But you could do that in this. Like, after they run past me, I know I could grab him for sure. So I think I definitely could play.
Seeing people getting lifted up off the ground and then drop. Listen, you know how much people will be rowing on the flag football field if you see that?
Yeah. But
Like, man, no, too much contact.
we need to get them out of here.
I got to applaud these fellas on this Bahamian team because you know, as a regular Bahamian, somebody pick you up and lick you down like that.
Listen,
It's a vibe after that.
Churchill.
Yeah.
Churchill.
Yeah. Rugby does character, I guess.
It does. Yeah.
So let's see. Yami, this is your favorite. This is your favorite.
Yeah, this is my favorite part right now. The lift up.
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine too. The only thing is, I want to be the fella who lifted nobody. I won't get you.
Yeah,
For sure. You'd be a lifter.
No, I ain't lifting.
Yeah, Mix, you got to lift.
I was just saying, Mix.
No, I ain't going up. You got to put me up.
I don't know who you think is throwing you up.
Mix, you got to lift. There it is. Bahamas up possession.
Yeah, about halfway
go
on the pitch
Bahamas.
now. Bahamas got possession. It's 29-14 to Jamaica. The Bahamian team look like they want it a lot. This is going to be a really unlucky. They've knocked it on there. Jamaican team making a break. This is where they're very dangerous.
All right, Marcus with the good hit.
Marcus with the big hit.
Marcus plays on Coca-Cola Nights in the Flag Football
As you
League.
can see now, it's a few phases in. Bahamians are getting sucked into the contact area here. They've only got 4 players outside. The Jamaicans, before that knock-on, definitely had the advantage with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players.
So
that's what we call an overlap.
That's
7 against
break.
4. If they can run straight and draw the players in, they're in.
Yeah, that's
easy
a
peasy.
good break with dropping from Team Bahamas.
I feel a bit like, on this one, I feel a bit guilty about favouring the Bahamian team.
It's okay, man. You're drinking Sam's beer. You eating Bahamian cuisines. Yeah, so hey, it's okay, man.
What are we now, June?
Yeah, we're doing
2 more months, I can qualify for the team as well. I mean, it's 5 years I've been here, I can qualify.
Oh, yeah, man. Let's get on board so we can be cheering for you next time you're here. We hate to lose you here because you did an excellent job here today, but
Yeah,
we
definitely.
can use you out there too, bro.
I'd love to be out there, but unfortunately my contract with the All Blacks means I can't be. So I'm going to be careful there. Do you know who the All Blacks are?
Yeah, that's the what you call the team? What team is it? They do
I love it. Pretending like he knows. I love it.
Yeah, no, they do the haka.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Kiwis.
All right. Yeah, I'm with you.
I think
I just watched the
one's
haka.
picking us up over there.
Oh,
I could hear us back over there.
okay.
So I'm learning. You guys are teaching me. There's too many things going on here.
Yeah.
My first time on a microphone. I know you couldn't tell, but
I thought they flew you in for this. you seem to be a natural.
someone's delivered me a T-shirt.
Nice. Not you official.
Yeah.
You Bahamian now, brother.
Bahamian, mate.
You Bahamian now, my brother.
Yes, king.
Oh, hold on. You're not Bahamian?
Nah, mate.
Oh, you tricked me, bro.
And he say, nah, boy.
Yeah,
I never knew. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, Mix?
I thought you live up in Nukai or someplace.
I come out of Preacher's Cave about 3 years ago.
Okay, another scrum.
Another scrum. Funny word that. Scrimmage. We're on the Bahamian 10-metre line, which means they're 40 metres away from the Bahamian try line. Bahamas put in.
I need to get some of these socks.
Oh.
I got them.
Huge push. They've turned it over there. Jamaica's ball. And he's got it back. Bahamas got it back somehow.
You see that jersey getting
see
ring
what I'm
up?
saying? Yeah,
The
come on.
jersey getting ring up like that, like you got a
Interesting kick.
excellent kick.
Boy. So don't let the Ross. There you go. Get out of bounds. So that number 9 just came in the game. Looked like he was like rearing up to hit somebody just now.
He's fresh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, boy.
Ooh,
Come
this
on,
one
come
is
on.
not going down.
And he just true Jackalo. He just,
Jackalo Pierre again, putting the man down when no one else can. Great work, Jackalo.
oh boy, Jackalo might have paid for that one. He's not gonna get the worst end of that one.
Yeah, he might have paid for that.
Let's go, Gio. They take him down.
Jamaica running with some speed and power here. Putting Bahamas under lots of pressure.
Oh boy.
Bahamas been done there for not least.
Let's tackle, Jerry.
Yeah, Jackalo might need a timeout. He might need a substitution. He ain't stopped holding his head yet. At what point they'll make a time? Oh, it looks like he's okay. I guess he's okay.
Substitution.
Yeah.
Substitutions can kind of happen as and whenever you really wanted to. They tend to, the best 15 will start, and unless there's something else tactical going on, then the substitutions get brought on maybe 50 minutes, so 10 minutes after half time, within that sort of 50, 60-minute period. Give the substitutes an opportunity to actually make a difference when they come on with some fresh legs and stuff. But if there's an injury or something, or if Jackalo's playing the way he's playing, it's going to be a hard decision to bring him off.
Yeah, but he's over there holding his head though, so I'm guessing he's gonna fight it out, I guess.
He's a tough guy. He's probably taken some sort of decent head impact with the way he's been tackling.
He's back at it, just like that. He's back at it, taking people down.
Hey,
sorry, Jackalo. I want to get a sub for you, but never mind. I'm sorry, Jackalo. Take that back.
Jackalo from the hood, no. Jackalo tough.
Taking from the same hood.
Hey, man, Jackalo from the same hood.
The main streets of the Kyle.
Yeah, man.
Man, this is fun out there today, though, Mix. I'm up in the ball. Bro. The only thing I just wish I could have grab one of them steaks in the back there.
Listen, I about to send Shocker for mine right now. I mean, if anybody listening to the live, please message Shocker, tell him his girlfriend need one steak.
Steaks.
Plurally.
Steaks. Right,
yeah, man, we got the cheerleaders over here, rooting on Team Bahamas. I love it. I love it.
And the fans are trying to win the Bahamas team back into this game.
So just like that, Jackalo's getting some medical attention. Let's give a round of applause for Jackalo, man. He's been doing a hell of a job.
Tough juice.
Tough juice. That's nickname.
Tough juice.
We've been calling him a string bean of a man the entire day. And I remember Jackalo being a big dude.
Yeah.
Jackalo. Yeah, he's tough, man. He ain't getting out this game. And look who's the first man back.
You're sure Jackalo was injured?
I think so.
Jackalo trying to trick somebody, man.
Jackalo might have put a LeBron
and that was Marcus with the big takedown just now.
Boom. Look at that collision out there. Like a car wreck, man.
This is not a sport for the weak at all.
Mix, I ready, man. Send me out, Mix.
Good takedown.
Send me out, Mix. I ready, man. Send me out. Get me out there, Mix. I ready. Team Bahamas, y'all sign me and Mix up. Mix voice.
No.
Say no.
He's a two-man package. You gotta get Mix voice.
I can be the coach you play.
What? Come on, man.
Bahamas team, you're going to have to hit now, guys. Come on. They're going to need you.
We're right here.
Yeah, the score right now is 14-29.
It's not insurmountable, but it's a tough.
And Jamaica might have scored again. No, they did not.
Yeah, got some Jamaican nationals here. They're waving their flags loud now. They got maybe an insurmountable lead now. I don't know how much time left. Maybe about 10 minutes or so, you think, left in the game?
Yeah, like about 10 minutes left.
So we have some people in the comments saying that they want you all to explain again.
Explain the entire game again. Okay.
So it's 5 points for every try.
Let's see if Andrew got this. Let's go.
It's 5 points.
I want to give them this time to shine because I teach them this all last week.
Yeah.
So go ahead and explain it for them.
I got y'all.
Before we got on air.
I got y'all. So it's 5 points for every try. And the kick, the extra point will be 2. And just like football, the PAT, the point after, that's 2 points. So you get potential to score 7 points.
And what happens if it's a penalty kick? How much points is that?
It's a field goal kick. It's 3 points.
There you go. I got you, buddy.
I got y'all, man. I got y'all. I got you.
That's another 3 for Jamaica. Taking it up to 14 for the Bahamas. And 36 to Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
That looks like a little bit generous to me.
Yeah,
I thought it was 29 a minute ago. They've gone from 29 to 36.
Big jump.
Yeah, that seems like a big jump. I don't think they scored the try the pressure on which.
I don't think they changed the score from the try before the last.
Yeah.
This is where an aspect of passion and determination comes in now, guys.
Earlier, I believe.
Yeah, it's the week before. But I will do it. Thanks for
Lucky there, who's that? Maybe I'll try avoid working the Tannoy system when he's kicking there.
Shut it up. You know what I mean?
You all right?
We take this opportunity, guys, to make sure that we thank Nigel Kirby and Carl Rogers, both here as assistant referees 1 and 2. Carl is over the far side, Nigel's here. Give us a wave, Nigel.
And Jockula.
Not only is Nigel working the lines here and putting his effort in, when there was a storm coming in, he was marching across the pitch in a bin liner, getting soaked in rain and making sure that all the tents and everything here was looking as it does now. So let's make sure we give Nigel and Carl a big round of applause, please. Give them the support they deserve. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Nigel.
Do you play for a week or are you doing any... You doing a...
Trying to do it all up in here.
Okay.
Man of many talents.
So we would have brought in made some substitutions.
It looks to me like the Jamaican team might have made quite a few subs.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I said the Bahamian team too. They would have made some subs.
Yeah.
Number 13 would have just came in.
Got 13,
Number
16,
2.
21. Yeah, there's a few subs coming on for sure.
Yeah.
But some of these
get their
guys
chance to play.
playing 80 minutes out here in this heat. We're sitting under shade. It feels all right with the breeze, running around in that heat.
Oh my God! What a hit! Gee. He just number 19 just absolutely cleaned him up just now.
I need to thank you as well for holding this microphone for me so well.
No, definitely. I mean, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, you can do 2 things at once. I don't know if it's
I can talk,
by
I can
birth
hold,
or
I can
whatever,
text,
but I can't do things. I can't do 2 things at once. I can eat and
Yeah, man,
talk,
see you enjoying the wings, and you got them right over there at the event as well, right?
Exactly, right down here at the vendors. There's some amazing food over here, proper Bahamian food. Wings and tings.
Yeah, wings and things.
That's it.
Wings and
With
things.
that buffalo sauce.
Man, you Bahamian, man. You know way.
Right. Yes,
You
Kim.
tell
Yes.
them
Mix,
from here.
whatever you from, Mix.
He from the hard streets of Lukaya.
The main streets.
The main, that's the
streets
hardest out there over here in Grandmama, Lukaya.
From the top part of midshipman.
Yeah, silver signs and thing, you see.
Yes, Silver Point.
Well, Big Mix, I'm staying here tonight. You can show me all those places you're talking about.
You hear that, Mix? You gotta be chauffeur.
Oh, we get out a lot.
They don't have,
we get out a lot.
They don't have the numbers up here for us. You have a booklet? They only give us they only have the names of the players. They don't have the...
There he is, Carl Rogers over there with the flag in the air, working hard in that heat. Go on, Carl, you keep going, buddy.
Which one that is? We call a lot of names. We call Jackie Lowe. We call Kevin. We call Kyle.
Yeah, man.
got it easy over here.
Jackie Lowe is actually a fan favorite. That's why.
In charge of
It's something like how
Yeah, you better
people
get
shout out
Gio.
LeBron.
Yeah, Gio.
Whoever.
So we have so let me help you with.
Feels good, it looks good.
I don't want to curse on air. So we have Justin, we have Jackie Lowe, we have Ben, we have
Flip the
Gio,
next
we have
page,
Kyle, we have Travis, we have Henry, we have Luke, we have Nick, we have Adam. And who else we got here?
So we're going back into scrum.
We have Connor, we have Brian, we have Jethro, we have Kevin and Kyle, Charlton,
Oh, my.
Kevin, we have Will, we have Marcus.
Sheesh.
I have some names here I don't want to say. There you go. How you know that one? So you want me to call Kwame? Let's go, Kwame! That's all you're going to say from the break. Shout out to Kwame. Kwame is doing a pretty good job with you today. That's Kwame Gallon. Number 2 for the Bahamas team. Let's go, Kwame. Oh,
Okay,
well, let's go, big guy.
Okay.
Kevin DeVoe calling it up.
Shout out to Kwame. Special shout out to Kwame from his mama over here.
This is back and forth stuff. This both teams really dogging it out right now. It's not easy out there, and they're making breaks left, right, and centre.
Oh my God.
Can Jamaica do it? Some great tackles here.
Oh boy.
Jamaica got the
Gotta get over there.
numbers.
Gotta get over there, Kevin.
Can we tackle them down? Great.
Yeah, great takedown.
hits.
And a great turn.
Jeez.
That's Kwame right there. Good job.
Great takedown by Kwame.
Kwame's been making an impact.
Did you hear me now? That's a great takedown by Kwame, eh?
Huge tackle there for the Bahamas.
Huge, absolutely.
Some fantastic running from the Jamaicans over that left wing.
Jamaican team is feeling that now too.
Yeah.
Oh, Kwame, that's my boy.
Where you know Kwame from?
Kwame is my favorite player next to Jackie, though. I know where Kwame from. This Kwame, Mommy Rachel, me and her be in the school together.
So how'd you know Kwame?
Me and his mommy be in the school together, right, Mama?
You know Kwame's mummy?
Right here.
She right there.
Just friends?
Yeah, we close friends. We graduated from high school together. Go to Hospital High.
Let's go, Kwame!
Okay.
No, that ain't Kwame. Oh, come on, my boy.
Yeah, from Bahamas. Kevin unlucky just to get a knock on.
But the juke's on.
Oh,
Like
that
Saquon
is
Barkley.
beat. That is beat.
Put the jukes on us now. Look like Saquon or somebody. I mean, this gotta be brutal if they're playing 80
Very
minutes.
brutal. It is hot. I know that grass burning.
Don't worry, me and Nick.
Really putting Jamaica on the
Me and
pressure
Nick
here,
get out
but
there, we
Jamaica
can
doing
handle
really
this.
well to deal with it.
That's another reason why I ain't play. I don't want to be itching.
Yeah, that grass, getting hit on that
Man,
grass.
sound bad, man. Next, we don't want to itch. That's it.
Bahamas keep Jamaica out of it.
Chip and go.
Who's got it? Who's going to get it?
No way. Oh, man.
Unlucky there. Almost a try-saving tackle for the Bahamian guy. Who was that? I don't know his numbers.
And this is where that cohesion we talked about earlier comes in terms of teams that are more seasoned, in terms of practicing and playing for a longer time together. So with us being an archipelago, sometimes that works against us in terms of players not even being able to practice and being next to each other, knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses the entire season long, just putting them together and expecting them to go out and really, really perform. But this team has put on a really, really good show. Seeing them play together, some being from Nassau, some being from Freeport, it's really, really good to see.
Let me tell you what I learned today. When you're in trouble, just give the ball to Kwame.
Yeah, looks like Team Bahamas has kind of worn out now too. They look tired on their side. Jamaican team look fresher. As opposed to what we would have thought we saw in the first half.
Yeah,
they brought a lot of like their smaller players and they made their adjustments. These guys look like
they brought their bigger players out in the first half to
this,
save their real weapons for later on in the game. Because I didn't even see this kicker that's about to kick right now.
Right. So this was the Serengeti. They had out the rhinos first. Now they bring out the wild dogs.
Yeah, that looks.
And these guys ain't getting
Unlucky
tired.
there by Jamaica to miss that kick. Missed the 2 points, but they are creating quite a lead now against the Bahamas.
Yeah. As opposed to our guys, like Kyle is getting drenched with water. Justin looked like he had his knee down, he got hands on his side, so that's a telltale sign for being exhausted. So our guys, they put a hell of a fight today.
Yeah, hell of a fight, hell of an effort.
It's now coming down to fitness, really.
Yes.
And to be honest, I've not been part of the Bahamian rugby side much this year, but I was hearing from various people that fitness was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But they've held out a lot longer than I was expecting. Their fitness is strong. It's just the fact that the Jamaican team they've kept the pressure on right up until the last minute.
Let's go to you.
Guys are just starting to struggle now. Use it!
Oh my God.
Jamaica bringing in the big hits there. What can the Bahamas do now?
Okay.
That's what I talk
Strong
about.
running.
That's what I'm talking about. And seems like what you want to do is you want to get it to your bigger players.
Give it to your bigger players who can take the hits. Who can take the hits and get through the line and tackle.
Devoe bringing a huge amount of energy here, running hard every time.
There you go.
Boom. That's your boy.
That's Kwame there.
That's cool.
Big running from Kwame, unlucky with the knock on. Every time Jamaica get the ball, the Bahamian guys are all over them. Yeah, huge pressure on them down there.
Yeah, these guys played with a lot of heart today.
Jamaica looking to clear their lines now. Pressure on Kevin back here.
Let's go, Kevin.
Great. Oh, no. Unlucky bounce there. Great wrap-up tackle.
Good tackle by Kevin. That guy's
diving on the ball. That's not helping him out.
Still fighting Kevin.
Can the 5 make some yards?
Big boy with the ball.
Good hit from Marcus.
No. Oh boy.
And that.
Yeah, boy.
Both teams giving it absolutely everything out there. Jamaica running it in under the post. You can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is not easy. 6, 7 guys with hands on their knees. It is not easy out there. They're going to need your support now. Come on, let's hear it for them. Come on, keep it going.
Yeah, I like it. Makes my favorite thing is I like the camaraderie with this sport, man. As much hitting it, as physical as the game is, you don't see nobody getting in each other's face. It's no like no complaining to the referees. Everybody has mutual respect for each other. They're beating the brakes off of these guys and Bahamian teams. So like, you know what I mean?
No crying in rugby.
None.
Yeah, none. No complaining to the ref.
You got to save all the energy for field play.
Bahamas got a big score to deal with now, but they're not giving up.
Because the quote-unquote laws are respected. It's like those are the rules, that's the way the game goes.
Right. Keep going. They're really going to need to keep going now.
So,
Can Jamaica extend the lead by 2?
Yeah, so the score right now is 14-41 from what I'm seeing from the scoreboard.
That's a chipper, so to speak. Tackle on 2 points.
And he got the 2 points.
And
43-14.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. The final whistle has blown.
Final whistle is blown. Great effort from the Bahamian team. Jamaica team came out on top. Final score is 48-14.
Yeah, it's a tough game for our guys. Hold on now, but it's a great effort by the Bahamian.
Definitely great effort.
Great effort by the Bahamian team. Good support by the Bahamian public. Like so many cars are parked out here. I don't think they know parking. Who's inviting all these people out, but where they gonna park?
Yeah. In the front, in the back, on the corner, the same way they park the funerals. They're gonna figure out a way to park it.
Yeah, there. It's jam parked out here. Like now everybody's a lot of camaraderie by all teams.
And it's good to see, like y'all said earlier, even though this is a very, very physical sport, there isn't, from what I see, any unsportsmanlike conduct on the field at all from any side, even among the team members. Really, really good to see that in a sport like this.
Both teams got a lot of respect for each other. That wasn't an easy 18 minutes.
Very, very good to see.
Let's make sure we appreciate the 2 assistant referees today and the referee, Jack Springer.
Yeah,
I know Nigel had it easy this side in the shade, but Cole Rogers was working really hard.
And Team Bahamas is only going to get better from this too. Like when you get to play against this type of level of competition, you know what you're doing.
Yes.
So this is invaluable for this team. So the Bahamas team will be back.
The stands are still up, the food and drink is still for sale. Please do make your way to the t-shirt stand.
We're definitely out trying to do more things. But even looking at this review, Andrew, looking at this in terms of them as a sport and as a team, and when it comes to us putting together national teams, for me personally, as someone who has played on a national level representing the Bahamas when it comes to soccer, trying to slap teams together at the last minute, I feel like that has been one of our major flaws as a country, trying to get people out there, trying to actually make a mark. It's really, really important for teams to practice over a longer period of time and really having a bigger impact when it comes to our effort. Because teams like this, especially countries like Jamaica, the US, Brazil, Greeks, all those other teams, they play for a very, very long time and they commit to that one sport and they commit to making the national team all year long. So do you feel like that plays a major factor?
Yeah, it does. It does. I think we can cover that. It definitely does. It's an aspect. So something we can get better at is trying to have a national, our national team to be together for a longer time. If you look at the Jamaican team, you can see that they're like put together extremely well. So I'm really impressed by what Team Jamaica's done, headed by that coach, I guess James Clark, and their manager we mentioned earlier. earlier, Christina Edwards.
Christina
Yeah,
Edwards.
so they put together a great team. You can see those games, the team that didn't back down, and you could see almost at a certain point, like they knew they were going to win it. They just wanted to.
Right.
They was experimenting and trying for the next match.
Definitely,
So it's really impressive match by the Jamaican team.
Yes, definitely.
I'm happy to get the chance to watch them. I want to see how they process going through them.
And if you're just tuning in, members who are on the Team Bahamas includes Connor Aubrey, Brian Baker, Duran Beadle, Jethro Bullitt, Kevin Charlton, Kyle Charlton, Kevin DeVoe, Will Ferguson, Kwame Garland, Marcus Guthrow, Spencer Graham, Mark Homerton. We also have Justin Lewis, Jackie Lowe, Pierre, Ben Power, Gio Roll, Kyle Roll, Travis Sherman, Henry Alex Straw, Alex Thompson, Nick Von Adeville, as well as Adam Waterhouse. Head coach Stephen Thompson, as well as assistant coach John Gates, played for Team Bahamas. And I'm going to let Andrew list off the Team Bahamas players.
So Team Jamaica had Lloyd Anderson, Aaron Hamilton, Aiden Smith, Austin Rose, Brandon McMillan, Toby Stanton Ford, Dominic Bradrick Taylor, Jordan Sullivan Warner, Hayden Anarchy, Joshua Graham, Joshua Wright, Levy Meeks, Madakor, Owen Linton, Reagan Johnson Hines, Reese Brown, Robbie Frazier, Elliot Roof, Tariq James, Tristan Brown, Trevon Muncie, Bernardo Richards, and their coach, as mentioned earlier, James Clark, the head coach, and their team managers, Christina Edwards.
Excellent performance by both teams.
Great match by both
Very
teams.
entertaining.
And it's only up the rankings are Jamaica would have been 65th prior to this. I don't know if this helps their rankings or not.
Yes.
Yeah, and Team Bahamas still has some way to go. Yeah. But it was a good match by those guys. The scoring really is indicative in terms of the effort they would have put out.
Yes.
They faced a very good team in Jamaica. So I'm happy to see that. I can't wait for the next match, man. I want to see what both teams do in the next match. You know, the Jamaican nationals at home sitting down watching, wondering who they're going to beat up on next.
Yes.
And the Bahamian team they're licking their wounds and they're going to be ready for that next match.
Definitely.
Yep.
So, Sebastian, for persons who are interested in joining the rugby team, especially here, or even those tuning in from Nassau, how would they go about doing that?
So Freeport is where we are right now, is the home of rugby out in Grand Bahama. And obviously, as you can see around us, it's an amazing facility. If you want to get in touch with anyone like Rob Speller and Stephen Thompson, get involved. They will find you a place to go. You can be from the age of 3 right the way through to 93. You're welcome. Come down. Even if you can't play, just grab a beer, have a chat with someone. If you're over in Nassau, they train on Tuesdays and Thursdays down at Winton. Sometimes they train out by the fort. Reach out to people like Brian Baker, Kevin DeVoe, Charles Smith, Jamal, who else? John Gates, Busting Truck. Reach out to people like that. They're always available. Super keen to have anyone down. No matter what your ability, skill, physicality, just get on down, and it's a great community that's building. This is the most impressive I've seen the Bahamian team in the 5 years I've been here.
Nice.
And I would say it's only going to get better. So now's the time if you're going to come.
So what ritual is going to happen now? They're going to. I know you don't think I noticed when they're going to shoot the boot.
Shoot the boot?
Yeah, you heard that one before.
I have. Do you mean drinking from the shoe?
Yes.
I don't know who's doing that.
The Jamaican team should be.
Are they doing it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm asking what rituals are going to happen now after a win like that.
That kind of thing is like a bit of a tradition. I don't know if you saw when they finished the game.
Yeah,
the teams line up in like a guard of honour almost. The Bahamian team will make a tunnel. The Jamaican team comes through. The Jamaican team does the same thing, and it's just a sign of respect. You clap each other. You pat each other on the back. You get rid of your fights, your arguments, and you move on. It's that's one little tradition. What they're going to do now, I think there's going to be quite a lot of
drinking.
Consumption of legal goods.
Fair enough.
I know the bar is stocking up now, ready for people to come and partake. As far as I'm aware, both teams are staying in Freeport this evening, so I think it's going to be quite active.
Yeah.
And I'm quite lucky. I'm in the Bahamian Hotel, so we'll see how that goes.
Wonderful, man. Definitely. Man, Mix can make sure you're straight. Mix can show you a good
Yeah, he's going to take you to all those spots. Big Mix got you. Big Mix got you.
Just look at here straight away. You've got
children on the field.
15, 20 young kids.
Yeah,
These are all the kids and the people watching, probably the kids of the players. They're all getting involved.
Yeah, the next future members of Bahamas and the Jamaican team, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone is like, it's a family place.
Yes.
Rugby is a family sport. You've got the women over there, the wives and the girlfriends, they're running over to get with the photos. It's a real team, family, community thing.
Nice.
I love it.
It's nice to explain it to people that aren't familiar with it because it makes me realise just how special it all is.
Yes.
It is very much so.
This little fella here in the maroon kind of vest thing, he must be 3 or 4. He was walking around today. I saw 2 people ask 2 different men, "Is that your son?" Just because of the way they know him, they treat him like he's theirs. His mother was working behind the bar, and everyone's keeping an eye on him. And his mum knows that she can bring him to work.
He's going to be okay.
He's safe. Yeah, he's safe.
Definitely.
He's safe.
And it's brilliant. It's a real community.
Wonderful. Definitely amazing to see, and always a pleasure having you here with us, Sebastian. Thank you so much for keeping us in tone, because I would have been completely lost without you here to my left. So thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, man.
Definitely.
Let me check with Carlos.
Mix over here, sprawl out. It's definitely been a good time. Thank you so much, Andrew, for inviting me to come on here with you. Thank you, Mix.
Always. Your first time ever.
Yeah, my first time being on Superior Talk, you know, on off the bench. Me.
Thank you.
I am humbled, you know.
Thank you. We're glad to have you. Please come back every other time. And again, from the Rugby field, we want to thank their sponsors. We listed them earlier.
Yes, a few of them as we could.
Yeah, so their sponsors would have been LMS, Services 242 News, Sports and Turnquest, ATO we would have talked about earlier, Guardian Fencing. Let's see, hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Bones Insurance Management, Chappies. Everybody's just grateful and thankful for Team Bahamas. We'll thank Kingsley Smith for his remarks earlier and the support. Other dignitaries. So thank you all for supporting this rugby event. Again, thank you for supporting Superior Talk by way off the bench by way of Superior Talk. We're going to be signing out in a few minutes. We want to thank you for your time and effort. Please always like, share, subscribe. We want to keep this thing going. Make sure we have cover all your sporting activities here in Grand Bahama, in the Bahamas as a whole. So thank you once again for your time. We're going to be signing out. Big Mix, got anything before we sign out, Big Dog?
I think someone's just proposed over there to someone. Really?
Nice. I think we missed the proposal just now.
Believe it or not, guys.
Great job.
From Team Jamaica.